Here are some upcoming special events for this week. Of course, some tracks are getting ready for their big Labor Day weekend shows. Let's take a look. Port Royal Speedway will host the 7th annual Butch Reniger Memorial for late models with $2,200 going to the winner. On Saturday at Pittsburgh's PA Motor Speedway, the UFO and ULMS late models do battle in the Red Miley Rumble. It's 44 laps with over $4,000 to win. The Auto Racers for Kids Charity Sprint Series is in action at Mercer Raceway Park this Saturday. The winner takes home $3,000. This Saturday, the Tour Type Modifieds will race 100 laps at Sundance Vacation Speedway. And on Sunday, Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex will again try to run the Dwayne Schultz Memorial, which was rained out this weekend. It's the 3 state flyers in action for $3,000 to win. Lake Erie Speedway will play host to the main event Outlaw Late Models on Saturday. If you're not familiar with the series, here's more.
Saturday's the main event Outlaw Late Models presented by Carter Lumber. They put on a 100-lap race, and it's different than our traditional late models. We have the super late style cars here, but these guys have more horsepower. And the neat thing about them is that they're a touring series, so they're not. This isn't their home track, and that's not their home track. When they go somewhere new, it's a learning curve with all of them. So you don't get that guy that runs out in front. It's a different guy every week that's out there battling for the championship or for the win at a particular track. And they put on a heck of a show. We've been building this show for 4 or 5 years now, and it's become one of its own. I mean, we had to educate the people the first couple of years, kind of teach them. This is different than our late model. This is different than what you're used to seeing, and there's a reason why you want to come out and take this in. And it's finally taken on, and I think this year is going to be one of our best attendance this coming weekend. It should be a heck of a show. I know that they put on a great show, and they're excited about coming to Lake Erie Speedway.
Lake Erie Speedway is one of the newest tracks in the state. Not only is it one of the finest asphalt tracks in the Northeast, but it is also one of the premier speedways in the nation.
I mean, built in 2002, that we're coming into our 9th season now, and the facility is actually coming into its own now. I mean, we're better shape now than we were back then. We take a lot of pride in our appearance, from the grandstands down to the actual racing surface, to the concession stands, the bathrooms, everything about it. People make comments about when they drive in here, it looks like a golf course because the lawns are manicured, and we've got a staff that takes attention to detail that we think that makes us proud to have what we have. And this year, NASCAR.com just back in April called it one of the greatest racing short tracks in the country. That's not Lake Erie Speedway management talking. That's not myself. That's actually NASCAR, the big boys, saying great things about us.
Lake Erie Speedway has become quite a success story. Attendance continues to increase, with 4,000 being the lowest total this year. Besides great racing, the track provides amenities such as the Fourth Turn VIP Club, and the Kids Zone is always popular. While in the grandstands, you can count on the track workers to keep you entertained.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, I'm very proud of our racing on the track. I'm very proud of that, but I'm extremely proud of what we do aside from the cars going in a circle. That is what people will remember, and that is what people will say, I want to go back there for. The cars are going to be there, the great competition is going to be there, but those special touches you do with those t-shirt tosses, and we do the chicken dance here, and we do the Macarena, and against a lot of people's better wishes, it's one of my favorites, so we do it every week, and we just do those things that you wouldn't expect. When you leave Lake Erie Speedway, you really don't know what you just went to. You don't know that you went to a short track race. You know you went to a great entertainment experience, and we do it every single week.
That will do it for this week. Thanks for joining us for this episode. And remember, if you want to contribute to the growth of our sport, quite simply support those who support racing. I'll see you at the track.
Pit Pass has been brought to you by Jake's Karts and by Buttonwood Campground. This has been a production of WHVL Sports.